Hello coloring friends, welcome to Find and Color 100 Prompts, a weekly challenge where we all color in adult coloring books for certain prompts, and usually we have 1 week for coloring. And today we'll see results for the prompt number 33, hammock. As you remember, last time I was quite upset because in my big collection of coloring books I was able to find only 3 illustrations, and 2 of the books were by the same artist. So I expected that for some of you at least it would be hard to find suitable illustrations, and indeed some people couldn't find anything. Some were able to find only 1 illustration, but as always some people colored several pictures. So as the result, we've got 93 illustrations for this prompt. It's even more than for corn prompt last time, though I would think that hammock would be more difficult to find than corn, but nevertheless 93 illustrations. I would say 3 main artists that majority of you colored. It's Lulu Mayo, Denise Clete, and in Denise books only her last book with birds, nothing colored, but from 3 others, yeah, there are illustrations with hammocks, and in some books even more than 1 illustration. Then Maria Trolle as well, in several books of her you can find hammocks, it turned out. But then a little bit less illustrations from Teresa Goodrich, Kanuka Iguza we have, Rita Berman. I was surprised because many have Rita's books, but only 2 illustrations I've got. So it was interesting prompt, interesting to see what everyone were able to find, and I'm pleased with the result of our work. Now let me show what I colored. So I had only 3 pictures to choose from. Jason Momoa and Keanu Reeves, actually by Maurizio Campidelli, and from these 2 I decided to color Jason Momoa, not because I like him more, but I liked this illustration maybe more, the landscape on the illustration, more detailed and more picturesque, I would say. So here he is, a very tanned and very bright, because he's such a bright man, so I thought that's quite landscaped for him. And this hammock in bright colors and bright shorts and bright nature, I would say. As you can see, more details here, some flowers, some lizard, stones, this a lot of clouds. For palms and these leaves, hammock, I used a marker as a base layer and then colored with pencils, but like for the sky and this sand, I can't do a smooth gradient with markers, so I colored with pencils only, and there was some struggle because of paper, no good mixing of pencils, but still I think it looks quite nice and smooth if you look at the sky and the sand. So on the whole I'm quite pleased how the picture turned out, and I'm glad I was able to color it another picture in this lovely book. So that was my work for this prompt, and now let's see all the submitted illustrations. And the gallery turned out very cozy, very relaxing, meditative type of gallery. So I hope you will enjoy it and you will meditate while watching. So let's go. So friends, that was our gallery of works for the prompt hammock. Thank you everyone who searched through their collection, found a hammock illustration and colored it. Thank you very much. And now, of course, let's draw another prompt for the upcoming week. Lately we kept getting rather hard to find prompts, so maybe this time we'll get something more easy to find, but again, you never know. So let's find out. So I'm not sure that this prompt is easier than the previous two that we had. Cone. At the moment, what I can think about is Kerberosaurus, his fragile world. I believe you can find some cones there, so you can color any cones. I don't know, fruit tree, pine tree cones. What other cones we have? I'm not sure. Usually some squirrels you can find with cones, right? Maybe some Christmas illustrations as well, though it's not season, but if we have nothing else. Okay, I'm curious now. I'm off to look through my collection in search of cones, and see you in a second. So friends, I'm back, and what I can say, I haven't checked all my coloring books, only those that I thought in those books might be cones. By the way, we should color tree cones, not like ice cream cones, to be clear about it. Situation is a little bit better than with hammock, but not that in every book you can find cones. I actually have 3 books forest themed, and surprisingly no cones there. John Besford book also, I checked, I didn't see any cones in it, so a surprise. Anyway, there is some choice of illustrations. Fragile world, as I thought, Kerberosaurus, but it's double spread. Very beautiful illustration, and the cones is drawn so nicely. It would be easy to color them, but double spread, I don't know. But very nice, beautiful illustration, and I have only one completed illustration, I believe, in this book. Nature Mandalas by Milpomeni. I checked Circle of Life, didn't see anything there, but in this book we have such a nice mandala with cones and a lot of other small stuff here, but looks very beautiful as always with her mandalas. Nature Spaces by Patricia Wynne. Again, nature illustration, some birds with cones, pine trees, cones these are. I have this old coloring book, A Dream Weaver by Olivia Whitworth. I like illustrations here, and I like her style, but I don't like paper. And most illustrations are double spreads in this book, and any wet materials, they bleed through straight away. So, and to color all this with pencils, that's too much, though I did. So there is this lovely forest with some cones here. So I will see, maybe I will give another chance to this book. And the last book with cones that I found, The Mysterious Library. No double spread. And this lovely illustration, and we have one cone only here, but a lot of other stuff. Nice picture, I love it too. So, not that big choice of illustrations, but still some. And in general, I do like these illustrations that I have for this prompt. Again, I'm curious what you will be able to find. We'll be waiting for your illustrations. And that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.